the net of Switzer, peels off to change. Switzer out of his goal, plays it to his left. Reshny touched ahead to Stangram. He'll chip that inside the Red Deer zone, and that'll hold up just shy of an icing. Thomas rims it around to Graydon Peterson. He was out of the lineup last night in Red Deer. In tonight for the Rebels. He sees the puck stolen by Gavin Core. Chip pass up the wing for Stangram. Swept down low for Gordon Carroll. Fed off to Core. He'll slip a check. Enter in behind the goal of Condro. Gavin Core centering pass is going to be intercepted and cleared by Red Deer.
First couple shifts in this game for Gavin Core have looked excellent. Been able to make some plays in tight spaces along the boards. And as a smaller player, you got to be slippery. And so far, Core's been just that.
And also factoring in, he hasn't seen a ton of ice time here in the second half of the season, been sort of a guy they go to if they're battling injuries, and he's embraced that, and it's great to see him look so strong here after some time out of the lineup. Tigers back into the offensive zone with 8 minutes gone in the first and a 2-0 lead. Campard darts to the high slot. Drop pass off for Vaisanen's intercepted. Cleared back up ice by the Rebels. Tigers will control back inside their own blue line. Near wing, or make that the Rebels into the Tigers zone. Switzer out of his goal. Swings it around the glass and back out through center ice with 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Tigers ahead 2-0 courtesy of goals from Andrew Basha and Cade Stangram. Rebels chip it back inside the Tigers zone as Van Mulligan sets up shot behind his net for Medicine Hat. Pass for Stangram, slips beneath his stick, but does roll to center. Rebels bat it back in. Tigers now control and skate up ice. Van Mulligan across the red line, rims it around to the left point for Stangram. He'll wait at the blue line, curl a pass to the corner for Gavin Core. Core drops off Stangram. He shoots, blocked by DeWitt, and rolls just by Riley Steen back to center ice. Steen gives ahead to Gordon Carroll, work to his right for Cam Parr. Parr down the right wing for the Tigers into the Rebels zone. Stick lifted in the far circle. Red Deer the other way. McSwain sweeps.
6 of the season, the Tigers extend their lead to 3.
Still a minute to go in 4-on-4 time. Tigers back into the offensive zone. Basha driving in the right circle. Shoots! Saved by Condro. Latest Tiger goal, Vaisanen from the Ruck Twins. 105th point of the year for Marcus. 101st for Liam Ruck. Tigers win the draw in the Rebel zone. Gordon Carroll curling in the right corner, walks to the line, drops off for Muhanen. He'll lead for Basha. Basha gives to Gordon Carroll at the blue line. He'll walk into the left circle, drive it on the backhand, be forced out wide. Backdoor pass is not able to be put home by Basha. Was in a battle with Thomas and neither could get to the loose puck. Basha stays in on the forecheck, not able to dig it loose behind the goal of Condro. Rebels will speed to center. It's Brigley down the left wing across the Tiger line. Tries to deke around Vaisanen. He's not able to get to the net, but does control the puck over to the right point for Cameron Kuzma. Kuzma into the corner for Nate Ilawaga with 10 seconds left in 4-on-4 hockey. 5.5 left in the first and a 3-0 Tiger lead. Ethan Newtons will speed to center, cross the Rebel blue line, chip one in behind the goal of Condro. Nice check thrown by Vaisanen behind the Red Deer goal on Mikes as we're back to 5-on-5. Vaisanen will peel back to the blue line. McCann remains in on the forward check, but the Rebels emerge with the puck and chip through center ice.
Could have wrote it down, but I can't write very good.
Tigers win the draw. Stangram a low shot. It pinballs wide to the net. Shore may have directed it into the corner with the glove. Rebels find the rebound and clear up ice. Steen inside his own zone, plays it up the near wing to Stangram, touched across, out of the reach of Core. Rebels intercept, in comes Brigley, pass to his left, sharp angle shot, saved by Switzer, loose at the side. 5 minutes left in Moose Jaw, it remains 3-1 Swift Current. Tigers win the draw in the Red Deer zone, puck swept in behind the Rebels goal. Stangram on the forward check for Medicine Hat, digging forward along the left wing boards, but it comes loose to the Rebels. Cohen Lodge skates to his left, exits his zone, bumped into by Gordon Carroll as the puck rolls down inside Tiger territory. Vaisanen to his right for Core, dropped off Van Mulligan, stretched to center. Gordon Carroll touched to his left for Stangram. Lone Tiger in on the forward check as they begin to change. Rebels will break back to center ice. Steen gives to his right to McCann. Chip play ahead intended for Parr. Intercepted by Kuzma of the Rebels. Worked off to his right for Matej Mikes. Mikes swings it into the Tiger zone. Rebels beginning to change. Tigers dig it loose. Newtons into the offensive zone. Wrist shot. Rolled up. And Noah Chatty immediately grabbing his chest near the collarbone area. He'll skate to the bench. looks to be all right, but that one will field tomorrow for Chatty as the Tigers work back into the Rebels zone. Bryzgalov, centering pass for Cousins, broken up. Bryzgalov finds it back on the far wing. Touchdown Basha, centered for Bryzgalov. That doesn't connect. Rebels will get to center. Anderson, touched ahead, Beckett Hamilton up the middle. He'll shoot. Blocker save from Switzer. Tigers the rebound will work it to the left wing boards. Reshny will skate onto the puck with speed, but be rubbed off it along the far wall in front of the Rebel bench. It's pushed back into the Tiger zone. Moss back for it, beaten to the puck by Hamilton. Pass to the left, Yelawaga. Fans on the one-timer in front. Basha recovers the rebound, gives to his left for Marcus Ruck. Marcus, cross-ice pass for Cousins. He'll cross center and rim one down into Red Deer territory. That'll go all the way around the boards and back down into the Tiger zone.
Not many guys I'd recommend a no-look backhand between the legs pass into your own slot area, but Marcus Ruck sees the game in a different way than everyone else.
Here comes Josh Van Mulligan speeding down the left wing to the Rebel zone. Stops in the circles as it's a final in Moose Jaw. 4-1, the Warriors lose to the Broncos. A very bitter way to miss the postseason if you are Moose Jaw.
What a bizarre set of circumstances. I mean, you're down 6-2 is not feeling great about the game, but you're happy as can be knowing you're going to the playoffs.
So, even if they do lose this game, it's going to be a happy bus ride back for the Rebels no matter what.
It's a great feeling.
They've clinched a playoff spot. The Regina Pats have clinched a playoff spot. Here, Andrew Basha sees his stick explode, nearly created an odd-man rush for the Rebels, but Basha able to recover a new stick from the bench in time. So the Rebels will cross the Tiger line. Kuzma stripped to the puck on the near wing. Basha will pick it up with that fresh stick. Don't even know if it's his. It's not. It belongs to Cade Stangram as Davidson will take it from Basha at the blue line, head back to the neutral zone and dish a pass off for Dayton Reshny. 6-2 Tigers, 8:45 gone in the second. Reshny across the Rebel blue line, gives off to Schaefer Gordon Carroll, walks to the right circle, nearly able to deke out Calder Varga, but a nice poke check from Varga, poked that puck free. We have 30 seconds left in 4-on-4 hockey as the Rebels break to center. Varga down the left wing, across the Tiger blue line, given to the left corner for himself, but beaten to the puck by Reshny, who will set the breakout up behind his own goal. Gordon Carroll, Core, Stangram the line out for the Tigers. Draw one by the Tigers, poked to the blue line by the Rebels, but not able to be cleared out of the zone. Tigers steal in the right corner. It's Gordon Carroll working in a phone booth. He'll walk up the near wall. Pass off to Core, work to the left point. Vaisnan back. Gordon Carroll to the backhand again, denied by Shore. Same five remain out for the Tigers. Draw one to the left corner. Gavin Core pinned up by Mattis Lisi of the Rebels. Core will slip up the wall, but be tripped up and lose possession of the puck. Rebels exit. Cohen Lodge gives to Mikes in the right circle. Shoots! Right shoulder saves Switzer. Rebound recovered. Core gives to his right for Gordon Carroll. He'll cross center and rim one around into the Rebel zone. Stangram gives down below the goal line for Gordon Carroll. Pass to the slot. Steen wanted it, was there for the one-timer. Then, as the pass came through, started to backpedal. Tigers hold it in. 6-2 here over the Red Deer Rebels. Red Deer has clinched a playoff berth in the middle of this hockey game after a Moose Jaw Warriors 4-1 loss to the Swift Current Broncos to conclude the regular season. Rebels will head to center. DeWitt down the left wing, chips it behind the Tiger goal of Switzer, recovers the puck himself, bumped into from a heavy shoulder from Cam Parr, but DeWitt recovers, gets the pass to the right point. Lisi shoots through traffic. The puck will roll wide. Parr bumps into Peterson at the blue line, stretch past McCann. 3-on-2 developing for the Tigers. McCann with Parr and Newton, drops for Parr in the left circle, lost a handle on the puck, and the Rebels clear.
Heavy shift there for Cam Parr, threw about 2 or 3 big hits and gets off the ice.
Well, there aren't many light shifts for Cam Parr.
No, you're not wrong.
Peterson down the left wing, a snapshot, glove save from Switzer. 21st shot of the night for the Rebels, 19th save for Switzer. Tigers with the Ruck twins and Davidson working out onto the ice as Liam Ruck will poke one into the Rebel zone. Shore out of his goal, pushes it into the near corner. Chichkin knocked off the puck by Liam Ruck. He has a goal tonight for his 45th of the year, tying the team lead. Liam gets it back in the right circle, stolen away by Brigley, worked ahead for Varga. He's bumped off the puck by Van Mulligan, but able to work one down into the Tiger zone.
I mean, maybe buckle in on that side of the bench instead of being concerned about the drive-bys.
Here's the call on the goal.
Goal, his 11th of the season, scored by number 14, Dayton Reshny. Assist number 3, Riley Steen. And number 20, Cam Parr. The time, 19-17.
Time of that goal brought to you by Davis GMC Buick, where Tiger fans drive. Stanger with it atop the right circle. Pass to the slot for Muhunen's out of his reach. You wonder, do they just play Muhunen the entire third period to see if he can get his first of the year?
They might. They might.
Rebels will dump one into the tie to them today about your financial game plan. Will Bryant, Lance Dahl coming to you live from the Tigers broadcast booth for Mobile One Auto Service and Lube Express. Puck worked into the right corner of the Rebels zone off the face-off win by the Tigers. Dug loose at the right point by Newtons, directed towards the net of Peyton Shore, who came in to relieve Matthew Condro just under 16 minutes into this hockey game. Held himself pretty well.
Absolutely.
Just been peppered with shots, and this Tiger offense potent no matter the netminder, and Shore has held his own quite well. This could, matter of fact, be a double-digit Tigers score. However, Shore has made some fine saves, and there's going to be a penalty upcoming to Bryzgalov the next time the Tigers touch the puck, as Shore will skate to the Red Deer bench.
Bryzgalov throwing a hit right at the blue line in front of us here on Calder Varga. That draws the hand up, and now we wait to see if the Rebels are able to capitalize on this 6-on-5.
Might as well get the reps in while you can. I mean, this is kind of your last period for both clubs.
Back to the kill for the third time, and they are 0 for 2 so far in this game.
It's a Bowman's Ventilation and then Plumbing penalty kill, your local Carrier Furnace dealer. Tigers lose the face-off. Rebels control at the top of the umbrella. It is Yellowwaga. Seam pass Sopiar's right circle, shoots, shoulder save Switzer, rebounds loose. Put through the crease by Brigley, not able to put it home. Both Red Deer goals tonight have come on the man advantage. Tigers can't clear. Sopiars holds at the right point. Gives to Brigley in the corner. Cycled down for Varga. Swept to the far wing. Anderson. To the left point, Yellowwaga. Right side now, Sopiars. Yellowwaga steps around McCann. Drops it back to the line. Sopiars to his left for Anderson. The pass in his skates. Cleared up but not out by Parr. That's been the story of the Tiger kill tonight. Anderson shoots, deflection. Off the post and out. Kept it.
Calder Varga tipping that one past Switzer, but he rang it off the crossbar. Now Yellowwaga shoots, save, rebound. They score. Calder Varga. That puck was bouncing all the way between here and Raymond. But somehow Varga able to negotiate it home, and the Rebels have another power play tally. Their third of the game. It comes early in the third period to make it 8-3. Puck was all over the place. Switzer thought the play was dead, but the puck was still around in the slot. It lands in the crease, and Varga jams it home. 2:08 into this third period. Varga with a little luck of the Irish there. As Brigley was knocked into Switzer, knocking him down, and then play was allowed to continue. Fans, now that they're getting a look at the replay, don't like it. Steen got away with an extra little check on Brigley on the play. Does it change your result?
That Saturday night.
No, I've had worse.
By Sunday morning, hope you still have around 5,000, 6,000, I guess.
Would you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Very responsible.
All right, we're lying on air. Tigers control a puck in their own zone. Van Mulligan with it in the right wing circle. Pass up ice for Andrew Basha. Checked hard off the puck by Chichkin. Tigers will get it back in their own zone. Väisänen lifts a rolling puck high to center. Corralled by Varga. Walks to his right. Fans on his own entry. Tigers steal back at the blue line. Seam pass for Cousins. Tipped into Red Deer territory. Found by Yellowwaga behind his own goal. Swept to the far wing. Temple can't hold the line. Reshny steals for the Tigers. Cuts to the slot. Stolen by Varga. He'll head one-on-one into the Tigers zone for Red Deer. Stop in the left circle. Let a shot go. Blocked by the inside leg of Tyson Moss. Varga gets his own rebound back. He'll head behind the goal of Switzer. Walk into the right corner and head up the wall. Still holding his Varga. To the left point, Yellowwaga. Drags, shoots. Paddle save. Switzer rebound. Pushed aside into the far corner. Found back by Varga. Looking for a passing lane, finally dishes it off to Cole Temple when the two are nearly atop one another. That'll allow the Tigers to poke it free to center as both teams begin to change.
Tigers needed that change as well, getting long on that shift and some heavy legs.
Stangram turns it over, trying to
Followed him. So
why?
Taking the man-to-man seriously is Alexei Chichkin.
Well, I think he was still upset from the earlier hit from Bryzgalov on Missouri that sent Bryzgalov to the box back in, I believe, period 1.
Chichkin's looking to put a Tiger on the ice every shift and every second of every moment.
Which, I mean, that's what he's done throughout his Western League career. Been a physical presence, and that's going to be very valuable in what's going to be a physical and gritty playoff series. Again, likely against Prince Albert. We say as long as the Rebels don't get 6 goals here in the final 8 minutes, which would then make them face Medicine Hat in round 1.
Boy.
Tigers cover it up.
Some offensive looks here and there, but the physicality on both sides standing out.
Rebels win the draw. Nate Yoloaga holding in the right wing circle. Drops it off for Lisi. Lisi cutting to the slot, curls away from Newtons, gives off to Peterson, who gives it right back to Lisi. He's slipped up, and the Tigers will head the other way. 2-on-2, Muhunin leading the rush. Drop past Campar, drags, tried a shot, but poked loose by Peterson. 3-on-2 developing for the Rebels. Peterson down the right wing, shoots, saved by power play. Rebels will control the face-off. Nate Yoloaga gives to his right for Patrick Sopiars, a low shot. Fanned on, rolls to the side of the net to Talon Brigley. Brigley up the wall for Hamilton. That'll roll over his stick out to center.
It's one of the first clears the Tigers have had on the kill. It's been tough against this Rebels power play in this game.
Rebels dump it back into the Tigers zone. Loose in the near corner, McCann able to slip free and from a knee clear the puck to center ice above the leaping grasp of Paul Anderson. Rebels work back up ice. Anderson with speed crosses the left side of the Tiger line, gives to Peterson, who wraps it to the right corner. McCann cuts it off for the Tigers, being wrapped up by Brigley behind the goal. Steen pokes it loose. McCann finds it and shovels the backhander down the ice.
Good job collapsing from the Tigers there, able to swarm the puck carrier Peterson and filter the puck down for a clear.
Minute gone in the Tigers' 4th kill of the night. Rebels will dump it back in, and back out it goes as no one was able to touch it as they rimmed it in and right back out. Up ice works Yuri Kamas for the Rebels. He'll drive by Newtons down the right wing, cross the Tiger line. Centering pass, not able to connect with Kuzma. Yoloaga at the point. Shots deflected by Kuzma, put wide. Penalty upcoming on, I believe, the Rebels as the whistle's going to sound and cleared down the ice.
Some big stops once again. Peyton Shore, he's been working and, I mean, now trying to earn himself a start for game 1.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in need of a strong outing here. His last 6 starts had not been kind to him. He'd gone 0-6 with a .640 goals against average and an .823 save percentage, and he has been faring far better than those numbers would suggest here tonight. Campar with it for the Tigers. He'll cross the Rebel blue line, try to go through his legs and around Nate Yoloaga, but that didn't go too far. Yoloaga able to break up the opportunity. 2 minutes left in the third. Rebels controlling behind their own goal. Pass up the right wing boards for McSwain. Tip to center. Sopiar's onto the rolling puck. Pass off for Graydon Peterson's behind him, and the Tigers will take it back in their own zone. Reshny is stretched to center for Gordon Carroll. It's out of his reach, and the Rebels will get it back at center. Sopiar's to his left for Anderson. Pass to Varga, out of his reach, but Varga recovers it in the corner. Shouldered off the puck by Steen. Taken back by Gordon Carroll as he'll work up ice. Cross center and chip it in below the Rebel goal line. Rebels will sweep it back to center with under 90 seconds left in the third. Pushed around to the right wing boards, dug loose by Stangram. Tried to spring core one-on-one into the Rebel zone. That was cut off and dumped back down into the Tigers zone. Basha back out there for the Tigers. He'll speed down the left wing wall. Head in behind the net of Shore. Goal shy of a hat trick. Basha pinned in the corner. Stangram digs it loose. Played to the point, Van Mulligan. Off to his left, Mewhunnen. Played to the circle for Cousins. Hustling to it, battling with Yellowwaga for the puck. It comes loose to Basha. Behind the goal of Shore, Andrew Basha. Chip to his left as Yellowwaga and Basha.
Shovels it up ahead, and we're going to get some offsetting penalties in behind the net. As Andrew Basha trying to help Nate Yellowwaga take his helmet off with 38.9 seconds left in the third. Basha's been potential hat-trick in this game. Comes to an end with 38.9 seconds left to play as he and Yellowwaga head off. Basha having a conversation with the referee saying, what did I do? Getting back. It's the last bit of play in this game. We're going to have a big night. Referee goes over to give the details to the on-face officials. Face-off's going to be actually getting the only penalty. Looks like it might be. Yeah, he got a slash in on Yellowwaga.